Hey loves, it's your girl Folasade, the accountability accountant. Look, I know you've been wondering all this time, why do I really need bookkeeping? Like, how does bookkeeping really help my taxes? And I couldn't just sit back and continue allowing you guys to Google your life away, trying to figure out why big businesses do bookkeeping and why you don't, right? So I just wanted to come on and just give you multiple reasons why you want to do bookkeeping and how it helps you for your taxes. So number one, bookkeeping allows you to have indisputable expenses. So I say indisputable expenses is when you have when the transaction is in your bookkeeping file, it's in your general ledger, it's posted to your P&L, it also shows up on your bank statement, and you have the purchase order or the receipt. Like the IRS can never say, girl, you didn't pay for that, right? So number one, bookkeeping allows you to have indisputable expenses. It's like your records. It's proof that you paid for that expense. And what you want to do is always protect yourself, because remember, the IRS is really that agent that's sitting in front of you and their manager that is hard to get a hold of. So if that agent feels as though that you didn't pay for that, or she feel leery or he feel leery of you, or don't take your word for something, then they can throw things out. And what you don't want to do is not have your bookkeeping and end up having expenses thrown out because you didn't do your bookkeeping, okay? Number two, it actually allows it and makes it easier for you to file your taxes. So if you were to decide to work with me, I would say, hey girl, I need your profit and loss statement, I need your balance sheet, I need a trial balance, and you go right into your QuickBooks and pull it right on out, and voila. Now if I needed anything else to verify a few things, then that's what I need, right? You won't be walking into my office with bags of receipts, boxes, and just the works, right? You'll be organized, easy breezy like CoverGirl. So that's number two reason why you want to do bookkeeping. But last but not least, it is your audit protection. Yes, I said in number one that it backs up and makes your expenses indisputable. But what it does is also protects your audit. It protects you in the audit. So if you don't know, when you are getting audited and you have a business, the IRS will ask you for a lot of things. They may ask you for your bank statements. They're going to ask you for your profit and loss statement. They're going to ask you for your work papers and your general ledger and just so much stuff. And by you having your bookkeeping in order, you're able to whip that stuff right on out to them and say, hey, IRS, I'm good to go. And so by you having your bookkeeping, it protects you in terms of taxes, is because it forces the IRS to keep that expense on your tax return. If you did not know, the IRS can take that expense out and say, no, they don't believe you claimed it. But by you having your bookkeeping, love, it protects you from getting things thrown out, but also kind of proves to the IRS that you have it. So that's the reason why you want to make sure you have bookkeeping. So your expenses are protected, right? And then, by you tracking everything, right, it allows you to have the real number of what your expenses are. And rule number one of taxes, if you're not tracking everything, there's no guarantee that you deducted everything. So if you're looking for someone to file your taxes, don't forget, get on my calendar. I get completely booked up for tax season to the point where I can no longer accept any new clients at some point of the year, but you don't want to miss out. So get on my calendar because I look forward to serving you later. Bye-bye.